I'm here with Joe O'Callaghan. So big game on Saturday. You beat them in round 16. How do we do it again?
Oh, look, it's probably the nature of the New South Wales Cup, mate. Both times the teams have played this year, I think both teams have kind of been, I think we played them at North Sydney earlier in the year. We were probably down on troops. They were probably up on troops. At Coogee, it was probably a bit of a flip around. We were pretty lucky that day. NRL was quite healthy with middles, and we were a bit plush. But I think you look at the two lineups this week; they're pretty evenly fielded. So I think maybe we learned some lessons that day at Coogee, we just got to go after it, mate. I think at the end of the day, mate, it doesn't matter whether it's the Bears, Warriors, Canberra, whoever from here on in. We just got to play our footy. It's been working pretty well for the boys for the last 3 months, and they've really brought into it. And hopefully we can keep doing that on the big stage.
Yep. And I think we've lost Daniel Saluka for Fuda. It was a bit of a loss. He got hurt in the game last week.
Yeah, I really feel for Daniel, mate. He's had a great back end of the year. I know he was definitely knocking on the door for some more NRL representation, which is the whole point of New South Wales Cup and why we have this grade. And I really feel for that hit up. It was play one last week. Credit to the group. I thought they were very resilient. To lose a guy like Daniel in the first minute and play another 79 minutes without him, I thought it was a really great credit to the group and where they're at the moment. Shaq's obviously a great addition for us. So Shaq Mitchell will come in. He's been given a chance to play the rest of the final series with us. And look, it would have been great to have Shaq and Daniel up front, but I know Daniel will be on the sideline, mate. He's going to be around it till the end of the year. He's really brought into what we've been doing.
And blokes like Tallis coming back, and you've got Tyrone on the wing. There's plenty of quality in this side to get the job done.
I think what I love about our side, Avo, is just the amount of stories in the group. You've got some really exciting kids like Ben Lovett, Tel Duncan, Jackson Rame, Ty Munro that have come through our pathway system. You then got some journeymen, if you want to call them. Guys like Shannon Gardner, Matty French, Leonard Skelton. Guys that have spent a lot of time at that New South Wales Cup level, both in Queensland and New South Wales. And then you have a look at a bloke like Buddy running around, at the other end of his career. So when you put all those stories together, it's a real bit of a bad news bears, isn't it? There's a bit of a throw together bunch, but it just works. It works for these boys, and they're enjoying each other's company and playing footy together at the moment. And hopefully we've got a few more games left in us.
Another kid, Brock Gray, Mascot Junior, and scored a try for you last week. He's playing good footy.
No, really proud of Brock, mate. I mean, Brock was playing in the local Canberra competition 12 months ago. He went back to play footy for his old man down there and I guess find the love for footy again. And to have a look, now he's playing in a major semi-final back at New South Wales Cup level again. And when he come back over and sign with us, all he wanted to do was prove to himself that he could still play this level. Not only can he play this level, mate, he's played about 20 games for us this year and been one of the best middles in the New South Wales Cup. So, another great story.
So for all you fans that are missing out on footy, you can go and watch the Rabbitohs 5 o'clock Saturday Arvo at Leichhardt Oval. Yeah,
definitely. I think it's a bit different for the boys. They've kind of flown under the radar all year. So they've obviously got a little bit of attention on all the social platforms over the last few weeks, and it's obviously going to ramp up now with them flying the flag for the rest of the year, but they deserve that. The effort they've put in. I mean, this is a side that was sitting second last at round 9, and I think that's a credit to the group that they've stayed together and stayed strong through that. And look, hopefully the attention doesn't overawe them, but they deserve that. Dean Hawkins, I can't give him more of a rap. He deserves all the recognition he's got in the last 72 hours, getting player of the whole competition. And let's just hope the boys can keep their heads down and not let that get to them, and just keep playing good footy and enjoying each other's company.
Can I just touch on the turmoil, mate? What do you make of it? Have you got a job next year with all the dramas at the club?
I hope so, mate. If you let me know if I don't have one. No, mate. It's. I think they'd believe everything you read in the media, mate. We know what's going on in these four walls, and I definitely don't think the turmoil was where it's at. There's multiple factors, so many factors that go into why a footy season goes the way it does. Did we have? We didn't have the greatest finish, as everyone's talking about, to the end of the year, but this is also a squad at NRL level that was leading the competition. We know how to play footy. The bulk of that squad's staying around next year. We've got a lot of work to do, obviously, in the off season, but mate, we're definitely not in a turmoil state or anything along those lines like they're making out. And what I love is you would have seen a lot of the boys out at North Sydney on the weekend supporting these guys, and I know they're going to be at Leichhardt again this weekend. And again, it shows how tight this group is, and that's not just the boys. Jason Dimitri will be out there at 5 o'clock on Saturday, and everyone's behind us. And again, if we was as fractured as they're making out to be, you wouldn't see everyone getting behind each other at the moment.
And 2024, we've still got some quality in the ranks, some kids coming through like your Jai Greys and Ethan Ferguson and others.
Oh mate, it's exciting, mate. I mean, we started our Black Rabbits Elite development program only 4 years ago. The first kind of group I think we've really seen that have come through that are Tyrone, Tallis, Ben Lovett, to name a few. And mate, not only have they debuted this year, they didn't look out of place. Yeah, and that's what I think a good program is. It's not just about debuting. We want them to be able to handle the jump when they go in there, and I think those boys have done that really well. So mate, the program's only going to get going stronger over the next couple of years, and Ferguson, LeBlanc, Fletcher, Jai Gray, like you mentioned. We've got a few more exciting ones that we'll announce in the off season, the next crop, that are coming in. And look, at the end of the day, mate, that's what it's about, isn't it? It's about making sure that we're not just worried about 2024. Our program's about making sure that we're worrying about 26, 2027, and we have Rabbitohs coming through that door all the time.
Thanks, Joe. Good luck on Saturday.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support.